Welcome back, guys. Discount Tools here. We got a little unboxing video today. We got the Kobalt Pro 90 ratchet 270 piece 227 piece mechanics tool set number 1151718. Comes with 3 drawers. I'm gonna get this unboxed for you. As you can see in the outro, in the intro, we have 3 ratchets, 115 sockets, 30 wrenches, 4 extensions, 2 specialty sockets, which I'm going to say that is obviously for spark plugs, and then 73 miscellaneous items, as in, Allen wrenches, nut drivers, sockets, bits, and it looks like 2 screwdrivers. So let's get her open. I want to actually thank Tool Boss for this one. Source channel. This was on a crazy price for $35 on the homepage. So this was about $40 after tax. This is normally $99.99 during the holidays. So let's just get this sleeve off. Sure, still all right. So first off the bat, I like the handle. It is a little heavy, but this is almost like a mobile workstation. And I like the latches on this system here. It's really nice. Most of the time they're plastic. It might rust out here, but they'll last here for a while, or as long as it's supposed to be intended. You just actually move this up. So on top here, as you can see, there are holders and storage on top. We'll see how that works out. And if you saw my my review on the Husky 432 piece mechanic set, this is pretty cool. These are the Allen wrenches, metric and SAE. Red is SAE, blue is metric. You do have long wrenches and your shorties, and they're all in one bin, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's get these to the side. Get a nice Kobalt sticker. I love these. Everything's in bags, so you have your wrenches here in metric and SAE. Nice nut driver set in metric and SAE. I kind of like this a little better than the Home Depot one from Husky, since everything is kind of like nice and compact and put together. Again, you got these wrenches. I don't know how many people actually use these, because you can just use the nut driver if you can get in there. I mean, these are nice for short places, hard to reach places, or really small, but they're not the greatest. Alright. Wow. Alright, so this is pretty cool. You have a screwdriver with the insert bits, and you could use that as a nut driver, but not that great of it being magnetic screwdriver. But you do have the holders here. This is nice for your home user. You can just put whatever bits you have here, you need here. You can switch these out. Looks like you have Phillips and just your flatheads. But that's pretty cool. magnetic bit driver, they call it. Then you have the spinner handle here, which looks like 1/4. You know, you can use this for your sockets. Alright, so some gripes here. This is your 1/4. I think I like the Husky a little better here. So I do like the 90-tooth ratchet, except that it's kind of small. I mean, my hands are not that small. It's not Donald Trump here. And no political comments. I'm just making a joke. But yeah, it's really small. I think the Husky was a little bigger. But we'll do a comparison between these two and the other wrenches in this set. Very comparable. Here's the 3/8. Same thing. I like the Husky a little better. This is a little. I'm hoping it'll come looser over time. Well, not loose, but you know what I'm saying. It's still stiff, and I like that 90-tooth ratchet sound. But this is kind of short, too. Has a good weight to it, but it's a little short. And the thing I hate about blow molded cases, you need 2 hands to put everything back. Now your 90-tooth, 1/2 inch, a little better actually in the mechanism up here. It's a lot more smoother. Maybe a little too smooth, a little too loose, even though I was just complaining about that. You look like about a 1-degree arc swing to get that first click. So, very nice. We'll do a review on these with the Kobalt and everything. And okay, so you get some bits here, and of course, just to let you know, these bits are located on the driver bit right here. Put those back. Actually, let's just look at them real quick. But you do have some hex here, which is nice. You focus. Nicely labeled too. I'm just going to do this because I've had it before where these are much better now, I'm going to have to say, because I have an old set where every time you take one of these out for a bit set from Kobalt, your hands would be blue. Just the dye was horrible. It would just transfer to your skin, and as you can see, it was just bad. So you got your Phillips, your Torx, and your square here. It's very nice. And the tray is removable, as you can see. This over, and I'll move this back. So let's do that. Now, oh my God. So, straw system is, as you can see, is kind of tight. Back a little bit more. I mean, it's plastic on plastic. So, oh my gosh, I can't imagine having bits in here. But as you can see, it's nicely laid out. You. And then all your bits are down here. Just let me loosen this up. Give me 1 second, guys. Lower you down. So as you can see, you have all your bits. Take these out real quick. And you get a little setup here for the mechanics tool set. And these are 12 points and 6-point sockets, so if you don't like it, we'll take this all out. You got, we'll take a look close at these in a little bit, but you got your 3/16 and your 5/8 spark plug sockets. And as you can see, they give you a nice layout. I wish it'd come with it and it was already set up. It comes in a nice layout on how everything's supposed to go. And then you have a nice empty tray down here for storage later on. if you want anything else, you know, I don't know what you would put down there, but if random bits you want to put in there, it's fine. But let's see what this looks like, and with TV magic or YouTube magic. 3, 2, ta-da! All right, so we got everything set up here. Or by the magic of what this is. All right, so we're gonna take a look at some of this stuff right now. I said we already took a look at this before. All right, so take a look at the 3/8 extension. Has the nice knurling on all of it, all the different extensions, nicely polished too. Before I get into my gripes, we take the look. We'll do the good and the bad. Put that back in. A nicely polished, nice 16th wrench, and if this focuses, as you can see, 12-point, and every socket wrench is labeled with either a blue stripe or a red stripe. I'll leave that for now. We'll do this. Here's your 13 wrench, and as you can see, some of these are easier than others. A little bit gripe about the plastic, but as you can see, it goes from 8, 9, 10, 12, and 13, and 1/4, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 inch, and 9/16 on the wrenches. The socket, or you call it a, I don't believe these are magnetic, but it has a rubber gasket inside. But these are nice, as you can see, 3/16, or no, 13/16. Pops right in, very nice. Alright, when it comes to these socket draws, let's get the hangers out of there. I don't like how they laid this out. On the top here, and you can see, like, just by moving this around, oh my god, there's going to be a lot of travel with this case. But the first row is 6-point, 1/4 inch, 1/4 or 1/4 deep sockets on the top. In the middle you have 1/4 and no, 1/4 inch drive, I'm sorry, 6-point and 1/2 inch. So this is the thing. I'm trying to figure that out. You have 6-point here. I think this is 12. No, this is 6-point. I'm sorry. So you have 6-point here, which if I can get one of these out, it'd be a miracle. And then, I believe this is it. You have 12-point. I don't like that. It should have been all 6-point one section, 12-point here. And you could, and that's where I got confused with laying this out, because you have 7 and 3 and 32 here, and another 7 and 32. I thought I had doubles. I didn't realize they would just give you 2 sets of 12 points. And again, still 12. Same thing here with the. I think these are all actually the 12. Yeah. I'm not going to take out the millimeters, but trust me, guys, all these right here of the metrics are 6-point. But then standard is 12-point and 6-point, which I don't know. Then you have 1/2 inch sockets. I don't like that. I would have preferred them to have the 1/2 inch in one draw, 3/8 in one draw, and the whatchamacallit in another. And this draw system kind of sucks. It sticks. It gets stuck. I don't even have the camera on a tripod. It locks in, but that's the other part with this. Since it's all plastic. Now, then you have 1/2 inch, no, 3/8 up here, deep weld. 3/8 sockets, 6-point. These are supposed to be 12-point. 12-point deep sockets, and 3/8 6 points. Now, the problem with this is like, they're mishmashed. Some of these, see, I got a 6-point up here, and it's supposed to be 12-point, I think. No, this is supposed to be 6-point. I'm sorry. And this is supposed to be 12s. I try to keep everything together, but same thing up here. You have ones that lock in. That's nice. But one up here, I can't even take it out. But as you can see, these are just laying down. You know, as you can see, they're gonna be traveling, and they can pop up. And if you drop some of these in your case while it's closed, and they should have put 12 points down here. That's the way I wish they would have done that. You have some storage up here. Again, you put your wrenches here. You know, it's nice, really nice. But you're gonna have travel with this. The bags, I'll show you this real quick. The bags, if I didn't destroy it. Yep, I destroyed it. Give me a second. As you can see, when you get the bags out, each one's actually labeled, which is, I really like that. So you have 12, drawer 2, bag 2 of 3, and it tells you if these are 12 points or 6 points, and the size of it. So it helps you out. It really does. It was well organized, but not. Let me just decline that. But it wasn't greatly done or nicely done, as in it was thought out to a point, but they said it seems like they thought it out to one point, but they made it cheap. So for 99, I got this. You gotta remember, I'm a little impartial. It's not that bad for 35 bucks, but for $99, this drawer system is horrible. I mean, I like the metal latches. They did do some upgrades where this used to be plastic. This drawer system, I can't. It should be one-handed. I have to take 2 hands and open this up. The one thing I do like is that this part comes up, so if you really needed to, you don't even need to open this drawer. I mean, this drawer opens up nice and easy, which is cool. I really like it. But this drawer, you can just take out the sockets. It's almost like when they did this, like they almost did, like they were going to say that this was going to be the bottom drawer, which would have been smart, yes, but they realized their problem with this, with the whole drawer system, and they just, alright, this comes out, and here's your sockets. There you go. Which still makes no sense, because if you take this whole thing with you, you're going to want the drawer system. So it's almost like it was half bagged. And then up here, some of this stuff works, but I could see it coming loose. I mean, let's just do this. I mean, it is heavy, but I mean, if you can get it for cheap, you know, it's okay. You know, you're not getting all the wrenches you need. To me, this is more of a first-time homeowner set. You got a couple of wrenches you might need, you know, common wrenches. As you can see, that just popped out, the wrench. But, you know, you got some of the wrenches you need, some of the sockets you need, but it's a lot of 12-point. Let me just see. Let me just do this a second. And I'll just show you some of the sockets. I mean, it's alright. It's a laser etching. And with the moving, this is going to fade off. As you can see, the 12 points are just your regular 12 points. And your 6... That's what I hate. I think this is actually your 6-point. And your 6 points are pretty... are nice. Very nice. It's just... It was designed for a homeowner. Let's put it this way. This is a nice homeowner set. It's not a... I find the Husky was a little better. And you have to hit it a couple of times. So we'll test this and we do a comparison with the Husky and one surprise contender. But we'll do that. But it's an alright set. I mean, if you're a homeowner starting out, it's cool. You get your little Kobalt sticker and you're all good. Alright guys, if you liked the video, hit that like button please. It's always free to do. leave a comment down below. Tell me if you have this set, or the Husky set, or how do you like this set. You know, let me know. And if you haven't been to this channel before, or you haven't hit that subscribe button, please. We're always growing and having new videos, crazy, you know, unboxing videos like this, and we'll have some crazy tests coming up. And as always, keep on trucking, guys. I'll see you on the next one.